Hey, I'm Braden and I work on REI's how-to articles and videos. So a few weeks back I was out for a hike in the woods and I came back to the car and noticed a hole in my favorite jacket. So I don't know how it got there, but I do know how I'm going to get rid of it. So today I'm going to show you how to patch a hole in your gear. There are 4 steps to patching any fabric. 1, you're going to gather your materials. 2, you're going to clean the area around the patch. 3, you're going to cut the patch to size. And 4, you're going to apply it. There are a few things you're going to need. First, some rubbing alcohol and a rag, a pair of scissors, and then of course your patch. So for the patch, I'm using Tenacious Tape. And as a side note, I learned something about myself today when I went looking for my Tenacious Tape. It turns out I'm a bit of a repair prepper. I have way more here that I'm gonna need, but it's $5 for a 20-inch roll. And right now REI has free shipping, so it's really easy to get. But the thing is, Tenacious Tape is super versatile. I've used it to fix my favorite running jacket when a dog bit through it, my backpack when my ski edges cut through it, my wife's jacket when life cut through it. I even use it to reinforce the bottom of my favorite running bottles so that the water doesn't leak out when I'm out in the middle of nowhere. If you apply the patch correctly and let it cure, you can even throw things back in the wash and the patch should stay on. The first thing you're gonna do when you're patching any fabric is you're gonna clean up the area to be patched. So there's a couple errant fibers here. I'm just gonna cut them off so they don't get caught. Great, and now what you wanna do is take your rubbing alcohol, put a little bit of it on the rag, just a little bit, and you're gonna clean, ooh, that was a lot. And then you're gonna clean the area around the patch, and this is just to make it a little easier for the patch to stick. This is the time if you were patching a down jacket or a down sleeping bag or something like that, you'd wanna be pushing the down back inside and making sure it's not flying out. But that looks good, so I'm gonna set this aside to dry. And now while that's drying, I'm gonna cut my patch. This does come in pre-cut circles if you want, but I find that the tape version is a little better because I can cut it to whatever size I need. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make sure that you have about 1 inch of coverage all the way around the tear. It's gonna be a little hard for me because I have this stretchy fabric right here next to the cuff, so I'm gonna try to align my patch right on this edge and then 1 inch around. About there. Now I'm going to round out the edges. If you don't round the edges and you just have these sharp angles, it'll be a lot easier for it to snag on whatever and pull the patch off. So I'm just gonna take my scissors and round out these edges. That should be just fine. So all that's left is to apply the patch. Make sure you put it where you want it to be, pull the backing off, and smooth the patch into place. Now notice I'm stretching out the fabric. I'm trying to get all the wrinkles out from underneath. So if you smooth the fabric, keep it taut as you go, you get a slightly better finished product. And now I'm just gonna press into the patch, make sure all the edges are nice and pressed down. If you have access to both sides of the fabric, like a tent or a thinner jacket, then go ahead and patch both sides and it'll just make a more durable finished product. Now that we have the patch in place, the last thing to do is just to let it cure for a couple days. What I like to do is take a few heavy books and just weigh it down so it stays nice and firm and flat during that time. And that's all there is to it. If you have any other video ideas you'd like to see, leave them in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching, take care.